I homebrewed my very own dry-hopped, hazy New England IPA. I think I really screwed things up this time, you guys. What is up, you guys? Haze Bro here. I'm so stoked to share with you that I homebrewed my very own dry-hopped, hazy New England IPA. I used hops that I planted in my own garden 2 years ago, Cascade hops. I also used some malts that I got from my local homebrew shop, some North American yeast, brewed those all together in my house, mashed up that malt, took out the wort. I boiled up that wort using the hops that I got from my garden, waited for that wort to cool down, put it in my fermenter, my glass carboy, threw in some of that yeast, shook it up real nice, and then I let it set for about 2 weeks, but I still had to add in my dry hop. So a few days after I let fermentation start, I put in some more of those hops that I grew myself to let that dry hop really bring out that Cascade hop flavor. Just jam them right into the carboy. Couple weeks later, bottle that ish right up. Now, here I am, got my hazy New England IPA in bottles so I can try it. Oh, lots of haze, exactly how we want it to be. You cannot see through this bad boy at all. Okay, I was expecting a citrusy, juicy, hazy New England IPA. This one is totally a sour. You guys, I brewed a sour somehow. You know what it is? I made a major faux pas, you guys. Every other time I've done a homebrew before, it's always turned out. But this was my first time using hops that I grew myself, whole leaf hops, just shoving them right in there. Every other time, I used pelletized hops. I should not have put those whole leaf hops in the fermenter because they are containing all the wild yeasts and they were not getting sanitized. No bacteria was being removed. I infected my beer, making myself a sour, but it is a pretty good juicy sour. It's like a sour IPA. This beer, 4.2%, a sour wild IPA. On its own, not that bad. Totally not what I intended to make, but made myself a sour using wild yeasts from the farm. That's pretty badass. So what I'm gonna do is share this beer with friends, tell them it was supposed to be a sour, and see what they thought of it as a sour. All right, you guys, I'm back. I shared some of my sour wild IPAs, or SWIPA, as I'm calling them, with some of my friends. Overall, got some pretty positive response. People thought they were a sour, so they were like, yeah, this is a pretty good sour wild IPA. Some of them said, very, very sour. One person said that it smelled like socks. But I'm like, you know what? I'll take that. Better than smelling like feet, am I right? So overall, pretty happy. The haze turned out. Just throw lots and lots of oats in with your malt during the mash, and you get yourself a really hazy looking beer. In the future, I'll know not to just shove whole hops right into that fermenter like you're stuffing a turkey. So if I see any like homebrew competitions popping up soon that are asking for sours, you best believe your boy SWIPA is gonna be in those competitions, stealing trophies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit subscribe to be notified about your future videos with your boy Haze Bro. Peace!